Hello everybody, Killa here, and today we're going to be looking at a fragrance for the house of Calvin Klein, and this is called CK1 Shock. So obviously I haven't opened it yet, so I'm going to be opening it now and giving you my first impressions. So yeah, I've heard a lot of good things about this fragrance. It's got tobacco in it, which I love tobacco, so it's supposed to be a really nice tobacco fragrance. If I can actually get in the bloody package, I'll show you like so. Let's have a look. This is not expensive fragrance at all, and yeah, people say it's got a tacky bottle and a tacky packaging, but I don't mind it. So I can hear something rattling around. I think that's a sprayer inside, so let's open this baby. Oh, I just love doing that deal. So yes, so the spray have come out now. I don't know why they've done it separately, probably if you want to do a splash sort of thing. Here's the bottle here. Oh, it's actually quite a heavy bottle. It's obviously a glass bottle. It feels nice quality, the bottle does, but obviously people don't like that, the sort of CK1 Shock with our writing sort of, it does look a bit tacky with the writing sort of coming down. I think this fragrance could be in a better bottle like, but let's smell the fragrance. So I've opened it up now. I'm trying not to get a whiff of it. Can't smell anything yet, so I'm just going to put the sprayer on now, and it just screws in like that, which is pretty neat actually. CK1 Shock, let's have a look. Wow. Really nice sprayer on this one, okay? It's sort of like a cherry vibe, like a cherry sweet cough syrup sort of vibe. Oh, there's something in the background coming out. I think it's like a lavender sort of ness, mixing in with that really rich cherry tobacco sort of accord. It's absolutely gorgeous. This fragrance for the price is unbelievable. But there's something in there, like I think there's a lavender note. Yeah, it's got a really pleasing smell, okay? That tobacco note is quite obvious. It's not too obvious, but it is a tobacco note in this, which I love tobacco. It's becoming one of my favorite notes, tobacco is. There's something rising up now, something ambery, okay? That cough syrup vibe is sort of, that fruity sort of vibe is coming down, and there's like more tobacco coming out, and there's something coming out of there, which is just absolutely amazing. The opening was nice, okay? Really nice, surprisingly nice, okay? But it's turning into something else right now. It's got like a Play-Doh-y sort of, it doesn't smell cheap at all. Like the dry down now. Yeah, I gotta check that note, because it's like a chocolatey, ambery, sort of just amazingness, okay? It is synthetic, okay? It's got a syntheticness, but there's a tobacco-y-ness, like powdery, tobacco-y, ambery, and it's really, really nice. It's starting to smell like something I know now, like, I can't put my finger on it. Either like, I'm just throwing names out now, so these are going to be all wrong, okay? They're not going to smell anything like them, but I'm just going to throw out what it's reminding me of quickly, okay? I'll probably change my mind tomorrow or something, but La Nuit de l'Homme, Dior Intense, maybe a Midnight in Paris-y thing going on. Maybe a bit of your poem in there, okay? Don't let that put you off, okay? I'm probably going to get, you know, hate for this now, but maybe the tiniest bit, I mean, hardly noticeable, okay, unless I told you, of your poem. Not the sweet, yeah, the sweetness of it. Maybe not the overly sweetness or the floralness or the harshness or the syntheticness, but the sweetness, a tiny bit of that fruitiness. It's got a tiniest bit of like Herod by Perfumes de Marly, Tobacco Vanille. Do you know that DNA of them? Like a sort of that tobacco-y, rich, creamy vanilla-ness. Like, sort of that it's got. Maybe patchouli or something in there. Like a patchouli sort of, a manly vibe. But it's really sensual. It's really seductive. Really rich. Like, playful, but yet serious. Casual. If you like sweet scents. If you like slightly powdery scents. If you like tobacco. If you like fruity fragrances. If you like ambery fragrances, casual, almost like a waxy quality, maybe a candle waxy quality, as Tobacco Vanille has, and maybe Herod by Perfumes de Marly has a bit of a waxy vibe too. I'm getting that sort of waxiness, like a Play-Doh-y waxy vibe. Quite complex. I wouldn't say it's the most complex fragrance in the world, but there's quite a lot of things going on in there. Because that opening is so different. You get this fruitiness, the cherry sort of note, okay? There's no cherry note in this, I don't think, but there's a cherry sort of note I get. And then it goes from that cherryness into this really rich tobacco, sort of maybe spicy. It's almost like a gourmand, but not really. But there's definitely a lavender vibe going on with that tobacco, and it's absolutely gorgeous, guys. So yeah, that's been my quick first impressions of CK1 Shock. I've got loads more fragrances on the way, and I'm going to be reviewing loads more soon. I'm going to be doing reviews of Lanvita L'Homme and CH because I realised they are my 2 favourite fragrances ever, and I literally haven't done any reviews on them yet, like a full review. So I know it's been reviewed to death, Lanvita L'Homme and CH, but I want to do my review on it just to get it out of the way, sort of thing, on my channel. But I really want to take time into that because I want to give them fragrances not justice because they've been hyped up already, but I want to give it sort of my respects to the fragrances because they are absolutely gorgeous fragrances, okay? Lanvita L'Homme and CH, as you know, okay? As you already know. My full review coming up soon of this one. I'm absolutely impressed with it. So impressed for a Calvin Klein fragrance. And the bonus thing is, you know, this sprayer unscrews, so if you want to decant it, it's going to be absolutely amazing to do because I hate spraying in decants because, you know, especially if it's a rubbish sprayer, like Club de Nuit Intense's sprayer. Oh my god. It's a good sprayer, don't get me wrong, if you're spraying 1 or 2 or 3 sprays. But if you keep spraying and spraying and spraying and spraying it, it just goes everywhere. Especially if you're trying to decant it into a little 5ml decant, okay? So, yeah, it's a bonus that you can take the top off. I wish every fragrance had that, to be honest. But, yeah. Absolutely gorgeous fragrance, guys. I don't like the bottle, really. It'd be great if that shock wasn't there and maybe just, you know, something else was there. This is the original CK1 bottle here, and I've got a tiny bit left now. And, yeah, it's exactly the same size, but maybe this one is a bit taller. But I did get this about 7 years ago, so this is quite an old bottle. The original one, I never wear it now. It's just, it literally is the definition of a casual fragrance, isn't it? CK1. I mean, you know, unisex, fresh, you know, just clean, and that's it. But this one is absolutely awesome. Before I go, I wanted to mention, I was looking in the pound shop the other day, and I just stumbled across this section there I'd never seen before, and it was basically all these cheap fragrances, or, like, you know, aftershaves. There was, like, bundles, there was gift sets, and they're obviously all going to be rubbish, okay? But for £1 each now, for 100ml, okay, I picked a few up, just for fun, like. Just have a guess what this is a copy of, if you can't guess, but the bottle, like, it's sort of similar, the bottle is, like, Bleu de Chanel, okay? This is Bleu de Chanel clone, and smelling it from the bottle is absolutely nothing. Maybe just a tiny bit of pepperiness. When you spray this on, it does smell like Bleu de Chanel. Maybe, not the opening, not the grapefruitiness, but maybe just that woodiness, that signature woody Bleu de Chanel is definitely in here. It lasts a good, I'd say, 5-10 minutes on your skin, and it does not project at all, okay? So, I literally tried to cover myself in this just to see if it would resemble Bleu de Chanel, like, more if I sprayed loads on. But nah, it's absolutely rubbish, okay? I wasn't expecting much for £1. I mean, £1 now. I mean, the glass bottle wouldn't even be £1, would it? You know, it's got a... Dude, it's better than some bottles I've got, do you know what I mean? And it's £1, like. And the sprayer is pretty decent and all. It's like a mist, but, yeah. If you see this out and you're thinking, should I buy it? I wouldn't bother. Okay, yeah. Wow, Bleu de Chanel now. Bleu de Chanel, that woodiness, that sort of, the citrus and woody note of Bleu de Chanel is absolutely cloned in this, okay? So, have a guess what this bottle is? It's going to be a really hard one to guess, like. This is a clone of Acqua di Gio by Giorgio Armani, and this is called DC Marine for men. If you look up the top there, these are from Doral Collection or something, and yeah, very close Acqua di Gio smell, okay, but very, very cheap, okay, smelling. And again, it doesn't last for, I'd say honestly, on your skin, it literally lasts about 10 minutes. I mean, 10 minutes later, there's no trace of a smell. So, it's just basically just to get money, really, and it's just, you know, people are going to buy this thinking, oh, it's awesome. They're going to spray it on. It's going to have the smell of Acqua di Gio, pretty close, and they're just going to think, oh, it's great, I smell like that. But it's not going to last at all. So, that's the Acqua di Gio clone, and the next one is, this is a clone of Paco Rabanne's Invictus. Now, I don't really like Invictus. I don't know why, ever since I smelt someone on a bus wearing it, it like filled up the bus and it was making me feel sick. Just this really synthetic, the real Invictus now, not this, not the clone. I'm on about the real Invictus. It was like a really synthetic, just like aftershave, generic, but this synthetic, over-the-top fruitiness and like this obvious synthetic aquaticness. And I just, it's a nice smell, okay? I can appreciate the smell, okay? Because who doesn't like fruity smells, like, do you know what I mean? But it's just something about this. the real fragrance. It just puts me off now. Every time I smell it on someone, I just think, that smells cheap as hell. I don't know why, I just think, that smells so cheap. Do you know what I mean? I see like a teenager wearing it or something, or maybe, you know, sometimes I even see like older guys wearing it and it just doesn't suit them. Like to me anyway. I'm not going to judge anybody for what fragrance they're going to wear, because everybody's different and everybody likes different things. But I'm just going to say, to me, I hate Invictus, okay? I don't hate it, you know, as a fragrance. It's hard to describe, because I kind of want to like it. I kind of want it in my collection, and I kind of want to be able to wear it because it's strong and long lasting. And, you know, I heard girls like it, a lot of girls like it, you know, because it's a fruity aquatic. Who doesn't like that, okay? It's like you've taken everything I hate out of Invictus and put it in this bottle, okay? It's got everything I hate. It's got that over-the-top syntheticness. It's got this, I think it's patchouli, and it's like, it's dominant, and it's like an old granny sort of smell. This one is anyway. The real one's sort of like, you know, fresh, modern, but this is sort of like an old granny smell mixed in with this very obvious Invictus clone sort of smell. This lasts about, I'd say, an hour or two on your skin, but hardly any projection, so it's not even worth it, and it's not worth it for the smell anyway, because it's so cheap. And this was £1, by the way, another £1, like, so that's the reason why I bought these, just to, you know, just to have them, just to see what they're like for £1. I mean, it's practically free, innit? Well, you know, £1 for 100ml. But yeah, still, it's not worth the price, you know. What's the point? It's just, yeah. Anyway, so the last one is, actually find it funny. I don't know why, the bottle just looks funny. Just have a guess what this is a clone of. I'll slowly put it up. Yeah, you're right. That'll probably give you a clue. They've even put like a plastic thing like the real one has, okay? So yeah, this is a clone of Le Male, okay? By Jean-Paul Gaultier. And yeah, a nice fragrance, overused fragrance. I smell a lot of people wearing this still. Especially nights out and stuff like that, but it is a nice fragrance, and people obviously have said it's reformulated and that, but obviously I got the reformulated one, and seriously, it is absolutely beastly on me. I mean, 2 sprays and I smell it the next day, still go in. Well, like maybe like that close to your skin, but it still go in the next day. So it's a bit weaker than Ultra Male for me, okay? That's how strong this is on me. And the projection is unbelievable. I mean, it's one of them fragrances that everybody goes, oh, you're wearing that, you're wearing that. But that's the only ever downside. They do give you compliments, but they actually notice it on you. It's so recognizable, the scent, isn't it? This smells like, out of all them fragrances I just showed you, this smells the closest to what I was trying to copy. It does smell close, but it smells exactly like a really, really weak version of Cuba Gold, okay? I did have that fragrance, but I give it away. It lasts about 3 hours, and there's hardly any projection though, so it's not worth it again, okay? So I just thought it'd be fun just to show you them fragrances. And this is called Bring Him, yeah, by Doral Collection again. So yeah, thanks for watching my first impressions of Seeker One Shock. Absolutely blown away by it, and I'm going to be wearing it and testing it soon, and give my full review, so stay tuned for that. A lot more reviews coming soon, okay? And yeah, so don't forget to like, subscribe and comment and stuff like that as usual, and I'll see you in the next video.